Setting the scene. In this segment of the body-worn camera footage, officers find themselves pinned down under unexpected gunfire. What begins as a rescue attempt quickly turns into a chaotic firefight with multiple officers hit, unclear shooter position, and an urgent need for tactical coordination. Let's break down this intense moment, frame by frame, to understand what officers were facing on the ground. Section 1. First shots and initial confusion. 0:20 to 0:45. Voiceover. At the 20-second mark, we hear the first alarming word, heat. Another officer echoes it. They're taking fire, and someone may already be wounded. A nearby officer calls out, "Hey man, I'm an Army vet. I got a CLS bag." That indicates he has combat lifesaver training and medical gear, suggesting at least one officer is injured. Moments later, another voice breaks through the noise. "Where's he hit? Where'd it come from?" At this point, they still don't know the shooter's exact position. Section 2. Officers scramble to identify the threat. 0:45 to 1:30. Voiceover. Officers attempt to figure out whether they can move an obstacle blocking their view, possibly a gate or a heavy door. One officer explains that the entire pole and hinge system prevents them from lifting it. We'd have to break the whole thing off. Meanwhile, the situation becomes more urgent as they confirm, "Left arm? My leg? I can't tell." The injuries appear real, but chaotic gunfire makes it difficult to assess who is hit and how badly. They call for aerial support. "We got a drone coming or anything?" The fact that they need a drone shows how unclear the shooter's location is. Section 3. Gunfire continues. New casualties. 1:30 to 2:15. Voiceover. Officers begin evacuating wounded teammates toward a safer location, a nearby gas station. At the same time, command calls urgently for EMS. "Get an ambulance over there right away." Gunshots ring out again. Then a chilling update. "Oh, so I'm hit." Another officer is struck. A deputy calls for immediate tactical reset. "Call off the cops. Call off the trail. Shots fired." This means officers may be unknowingly walking into an open kill zone. Section 4. Coordination under fire. 2:15 to 3:00. Voiceover. Radio traffic becomes frantic as officers attempt to regroup. They shout, "Right next to you," and "Go north of the door." They're trying to communicate safe approach angles, but with a sniper-style threat potentially firing from elevation, every movement is dangerous. Section 5. Pushing forward, finding cover. 3 minutes to 3 minutes 35 seconds. Voiceover. At 3 minutes, a team attempts to push forward on the right side. "Push right side. Stop right here." Another officer yells at bystanders or teammates, "Get out of the way. Get down." The urgency makes clear. Officers believe the shooter has a height advantage, possibly a rooftop angle. That suspicion is confirmed seconds later. "Top of the roof! Top of the roof!" Some officers don't have their optics or lights ready. "I don't have mine. I got mine. Where's he at?" With a rooftop shooter, visibility is everything, and they're struggling. Section 6. Final movement and suspect down. 3:35 to 4:21. Voiceover. Officers carefully move through a narrow space, shouting, "Watch out! Coming through!" Then, after nearly 4 minutes of chaos, an officer announces, "He's down! He's down!" Another confirms, "I got eyes." The rooftop shooter is no longer a threat. The immediate danger subsides, but several officers have already been wounded in the exchange.